AI engineering is the most exciting career opportunity of 2026. The demand is exploding. The salaries are insane, and you're literally building the future. But here's what you need to know. This isn't a career for everyone. Not because you're not smart enough, but because it requires a specific type of person who thrives on challenge, curiosity, and constant growth. I'm about to show you the 5 real truths about becoming an AI engineer in 2026. And by the end of this video, you'll know exactly whether this is your path or not. If it is, you're about to discover one of the most rewarding careers you could possibly choose. Let's dive in. Truth 1, AI engineering is intellectually challenging, and that's why it's exciting. Let's start with the reality though. AI engineering isn't easy, but that's exactly what makes it valuable. Andrew Ng, one of the biggest names in AI, says the best way to become a great AI engineer is by reading research papers and diving deep into the fundamentals. Now, the first time you open an AI research paper, it might feel overwhelming. New terms, math symbols, concepts you've never seen before. But here's the thing, everyone starts there. The engineers who are thriving in AI today weren't born understanding eigenvectors and gradient descent. They learned it step by step. And in 2026, the resources to learn are better than ever. You have access to open source projects, online courses, boot camps, and communities of people learning alongside you. The learning curve is steep, yes, but if you're someone who loves solving puzzles, who gets excited by challenges, and who enjoys understanding how things work at a deep level, this is where you belong. Because once you push through that initial learning phase, you unlock a superpower that very few people have. And that superpower is in massive demand. Truth 2, high demand means high opportunity if you stand out. AI is growing faster than almost any other tech field. AI is projected to contribute $15.7 trillion to the global economy. That's not a typo, trillions. And every single company is racing to adopt AI. Healthcare, finance, logistics, retail, entertainment, everyone needs AI engineers. Now, yes, competition is real. Lots of people want to get into this field because they see the opportunity. But here's the secret. Most people quit when things get hard. The people who actually make it are the ones who build real projects, contribute to open source, and show what they can do. You don't need a PhD from Stanford, you need curiosity, persistence, and a portfolio that proves you can solve real problems. And in 2026, companies are desperate for engineers who understand AI infrastructure, not just theory. If you can deploy models, optimize pipelines, and build systems that actually work in production, you become invaluable. That's the difference between someone who just learned AI and someone who gets hired. And when you do get hired, the compensation is incredible. Truth 3, the money is real, and so is the impact. Let's talk numbers for a second. AI engineers in the US are making between $124,000 and $193,000 on average. Seniors at top companies, they're pulling $300,000 plus, sometimes with equity worth millions. Even juniors are starting at $100,000 to $150,000. But here's what matters more than money. You're working on problems that actually matter. You're building AI systems that help doctors diagnose diseases, that make transportation safer, that create tools people use every single day. Yes, the work is intense. You'll have challenging projects, tight deadlines, and moments where you're pushing your limits. But that's what makes it fulfilling. If you're the kind of person who wants to look back at your career and know you built something meaningful, AI engineering gives you that. You're not just writing code, you're shaping the future. And that future is moving so fast. Truth 4, you'll never stop learning. And that's the best part. AI changes every single day. New models drop, new techniques emerge, entire strategies get rewritten overnight. For some people, that sounds exhausting. But for the right person, it's the most exciting thing in the world. Think about it, the absolute cutting edge of technology. You're learning things that most people won't know about for years. You're experimenting with tools that don't even have documentation yet. And yes, about 80% of engineers will need to upskill as AI reshapes the field. But that's not a threat. That's an opportunity to stay ahead. The engineers who thrive are the ones who embrace continuous learning, who stay curious, and who love the thrill of figuring things out. If that sounds like you, you're going to absolutely love this career. Now here's the part where I need to be honest with you. Truth 5, breaking in requires strategy, but it's absolutely doable. Getting your first AI engineering job is the hardest part. Most companies want engineers with experience. They want to see projects, proof of skills, and evidence that you can deliver. And yes, junior roles are competitive. But here's what's also true. Companies are hiring aggressively. Millions of new AI jobs are being created worldwide in 2026. The key is positioning yourself correctly. Build projects that solve real problems. Contribute to open source. Network with people already in the field. Show up where AI engineers hang out online. If you went to school with internships, great. If you didn't, create your own experience. Build an AI tool and launch it. Write about what you're learning. Make your work visible. The people who land these jobs aren't necessarily the smartest. They're the ones who are most strategic and persistent. And once you're in, the opportunities compound fast. So here's what this all means for you. So, should you become an AI engineer? If you love learning, if challenges excite you, if you want to work on technology that changes the world, then yes, absolutely. This is one of the most rewarding careers you could choose right now. You'll be well paid, intellectually stimulated, and working on problems that actually matter. But you need to be honest with yourself. If you want a comfortable, predictable 9 to 5, this isn't it. If you hate learning new things or get frustrated when challenges arise, you'll struggle. But if you're ready to commit to the journey, if you're willing to put in the work, and if you genuinely love the idea of building intelligent systems, then this is your moment. 2026 is the perfect time to break into AI. The field is exploding and there's room for people who are willing to learn and grow. So if you're serious about this and you want a clear, structured path to becoming an AI engineer, check out Turing College. We've designed programs specifically to take you from beginner to job ready in just a few months. Real projects, mentorship from engineers at top tech companies, and a community of learners on the same journey as you. The link is in the description. And if this video helped you figure out your next move, hit that subscribe button. We'll be creating more content on AI careers, breaking into tech, and how to actually build the skills that companies are looking for. Your future in AI starts now. Let's make it happen. I'll see you in the next one.